The malfunction of fan motor speed. When the display of indoor unit shows E3 or F5, there is malfunction of indoor fan motor speed, RPG motor or DC motor, or outdoor fan motor speed, DC motor being out of control. Malfunction decision conditions. When fan speed keeps lower than 300 RPM, RPG motor, for certain time, or fan motor feedback signal is abnormal, DC motor, the unit will stop and the LED will display the failure. The failure may be caused by 1. Wiring error, 2. Faulty fan, 3. Faulty fan motor, 4. Faulty main PCB board. Shut the power off, then turn it on 2 minutes later. If the error still exists, shut the power off, then check the fan. Rotate the fan by hand. Check whether the fan is blocked or rotating normally, and whether the screws which fix the fan have been tightened enough. If the fan is normal, check the wiring of the fan motor according to the wiring diagram. Commonly, there are 2 kinds of DC fan motors with different pins. First, DC motor with a 5-core pin, which has the control chip inside itself. The second, DC motor with a 3-core pin, which has the control chip on the PCB. Check the fan motor for RPG motor, AC motor with feedback. This motor has 2 plugs, separately. 3-pin plug connects to the power supply. 4-pin plug is used for signal transmission. If the connection is correct, pull out the 3-pin plug and check the resistance of the fan motor. The resistance value between red and black pin, white and black pin should be the same as the specifications of the motor. Change the fan motor if the values are abnormal. For DC fan motor with 3-pin plug, pull out the plug and check the resistance of the fan motor. The resistance value between each 2 pins should be equal to each other. If not, change the DC motor. Check the main PCB for AC motor with feedback. Turn on the unit and set it to the fan only mode in high speed. Measure the voltage between red and black pins of the 3-pin plug in 15 seconds. If the value is lower than 100 volts, for models using 220 to 240 volts power supply, or 50 volts for models using 110 volts power supply, the main PCB must have a problem and need to be replaced. If the value of the voltage is normal, the fan motor needs to be replaced. If the error still exists, replace the main PCB. Examination for main PCB board. DC motor with control chip in itself. Turn the power on. Measure the voltage between pin 1, pin 3, pin 4, pin 3 in fan motor connector in standby mode. If the value of the voltage is not within the range shown in the table, change the main PCB. If the values are all normal, change the fan motor.